hate you.
I gotta test the waters. Okay, get my big toe in. You feel me?
I feel you, niece. I feel you.
I got to dip my big toe in. Do what I told ya.
Right.
Listen, with the wrong dick, you feel me?
Yeah, nah, I can't. Nah. Miserable, I won't be. Right.
All the time.
I ain't been a cheater this whole time. Now I'm a fucking serial cheater.
Child, I'm a cheater as often as God is good. You hear me? All
CHRISSIE!
the time. What? I'm sorry, yo. No, it was something else we were talking about prior to camera. I was talking about games and certain card games that I can't win.
You're disturbed. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Cheers. Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. Bring it to the middle. Christine.
That's part of the
Cheers.
Listen, double cupped up. You feel me? Tap up, yeah.
She mean business this week.
I mean, I'm just a little chill because it's top of the year shit. I'm chilling. I'm one of them. I'm an auntie. I'm doing all that super extra, super califragilisticexpialidocious shit for the top of the new year.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? I come in chill, make sure my house clean, make sure my spirit clean, spirit fed, all that. I don't do all that super extra shit, and I'm cool.
Sorry. I do have to clean my car though. I really do.
That's what I do need to do.
My trunk has seen better days than it.
I told you everything but the kitchen sink.
I don't know why my trunk like that.
That was so shocking for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's not like
you should hear for a second. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Child, a little bit of everything in there.
I said,
it's
organized. Out of there?
It's really organized chaos.
I didn't know he was hiding somebody or what. Somebody want to run back.
Bitch, it's a yoga mat back in there.
Bitch, if Osama was still missing, he would be up under that motherfucker. You hear me? Sorry.
Come on, I know. Why you hit that speed bump like that? You better, girl. When they press that C button, you gonna be mad as hell. You better stop. You teetering and tottering on the line and keeping you toeing the line.
I waited in line. I waited in line for hell too many times this week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut what we call the. Welcome back, y'all, to the first episode of 2025.
Yes,
the first episode of the new year. To each his own. I said, aunties, we sitting back, we chilling. We sipping, we perusing, you know what I'm saying? We lamping, okay? Chilling, I'm the controversial one. I'm stepping into the new year, still controversial. If you can find another C to describe me and I think I like it, let me know. But otherwise...
Cunning. Sorry.
I think somebody gonna go too far with that.
Yeah, I know. We gonna leave it right there.
I don't have to fight nobody.
I don't have to,
In the first 7 minutes, I'm trying to be.
All right.
I did good so far. I'm trying to think about trying to be conscious. I'm conscious, CHRISSIE.
There you go. You did it. See, that's all you need. Just a little nudge. That's all.
I'm the conscious one.
And I am Anna, the authentic one. Audacious too. And together we are.
To each his own.
Period.
So, we are here.
Yeah.
It's finally the new year. Look at you looking like a lumberjack. You look like Queen Lumberjack. You know what this remind me of? You look like Tiana.
Who?
Princess Tiana.
I'm going to part you in the Tiana face.
This the green from Princess in the Phone. Don't it get Bayou green?
Tiana.
It do get Bayou green. Adriana. It get Bayou green. That's
Who
nice.
Who the fuck let you outside today? Who did it?
What?
Thank you y'all.
You don't think so?
Thank you. No, I like it. Yeah, I like it.
I
like
the different shades. Come on, 50 shades of green.
50 shades of green. Come on. Got a little hunter up in there. A little mint, a little hunter, you know.
Come on, mint. I feel like I got to eat one right now after that. No, but I ain't gonna, I don't get too close.
Might send your brow.
What is going on in the street? Let's get started with the first segment before we play a little too much.
Yeah, let us act like we got sense.
Just a little bit.
I just want to say the episode that we left off with for last year got a lot of great feedback. People were hitting me up. They really liked it. They were saying that how we ended the episode, they didn't expect it to go that way. And it was like, they just thought it was like such a well-rounded episode. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Oh, we appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank you.
I just wanted to shout that out. So anyway, speaking of the new year and new episodes and all this newness, I came across something I thought was really, really cool. So there was an idea that someone may have tweeted or like posted somewhere on one of these medias. And it's basically encouraging people to look at life and through a new lens and being positive. So they say you should start the new year. This is something that they do. It's a tradition with an empty jar. And every week they write down something good that happened and they put it in the jar. And they said on New Year's Eve, they empty the jar and read about the amazing year they had. So they're including all the small and big wins. I think that is something very valuable and conducive. And I challenge everyone, like, even if it's, you know, by the time you see this episode, the first week of the new year has already started or ended. Start now. Get your jar, get your little, you can even make it cute, get cute little different color Post-its and write down stuff every week, you know, and then go through it, have a little powwow, have like a little end of the year party. It could be you. If someone else does it with you, you guys can do it together, pop you a bottle of the bubbly, you know.
I think that's really great.
Ain't that cute? I think it's such a cute thing to do. So I called it the Goodie Jar. So the New Year Goodie Jar. So let's do that.
That's cute.
And let's see what we come up with at the end of the year.
I like that.
You like it? Mm-hmm. I figured you would. Mm-hmm. Something positive to start off the new year with. Mm-hmm. I think it just creates that culture of gratitude.
And no matter how big or small it was, like something good or positive that happened, you can write it down so you can reflect over the year on how it's been. I love that. And even you might even want to start early. You may be having a rough time period during one time of the year. You may be having a rough week or a rough month. So you could be, middle year, a quarter way through the year. You can look back at the good things that have happened thus far and maybe, give you some encouragement.
Take a few out, yep.
Yeah, some motivation to push through,
Yep, and get you to the, next level where you need to be. Because sometimes we feel like we can be stuck in a rut, And I don't like to be corny and say, oh, what's your New Year's resolution? My goal is to always be better than the person that I was the day before. That's it. I'm not in competition with nobody else but just me and myself. I want to be the better and best version of myself.
Come on, me, myself, and I. She on a green dress in that video.
You are starting with me today. It's all right. It's all right.
I can't believe I believe.
Cianci.
This next one is.
So, and moving right along to other things. So, a lot of late night perusing and stuff like that. So something I came across, an interesting read about how women of color often suppress their feelings. They don't discuss things enough that bother them. And within doing that, it's the root and the cause of disease in your body. It's literally affecting our immune systems in a heart in a bad way. It's detrimental. So it talks about like how some examples of these diseases may be rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, scleroderma, fibromyalgia, and there's a very big disparity between the rate at which men of color and women of color are popping up with these illnesses. So the ratio was something around, like for lupus, for example, is like 9-1. That's insane.
Like 9 women to 1 man? Oh, wow.
Because we don't speak up enough. And it's what's interesting, and when I read that, what I thought was very interesting was the fact that men often do have the perspective where they feel like they don't have space to talk about certain things or like be emotional or be hurt or anything or mention stuff. So it's just like, well, damn, like we're all feeling this way. It's not even just men, it's all of us. Because I know that so many, I'm a woman. I talk to women. I'm surrounded by women who are mothers, who wear many different hats. And they often talk about like the struggle of like trying to balance everything and, not lose themselves in the process because they are like dependent on so much by their household, not just their children, but their mate as well. So it's like, like, are we really, we're all feeling this way in a sense. So does that hold the candle to highlight the fact that maybe we all just need to start giving each other just a tad bit more space. Just to, not saying dump on everybody on a weekly basis or keep on talking to the same person about the same thing, but just being more cognizant that people keep saying, and it's been a trend for the past few weeks with me, you don't know what someone else is going through. You don't. So lead with that, treat people with respect, and just keep it pushing like that. It ain't even got to be nothing too deep where you feel like you're pouring from an empty cup. It's just lead with that. Just lead with kindness is all I'm saying. So I just thought that it really put that into perspective for me, because I'm like, if we're getting these autoimmune diseases at this rate, well, what does that say about like what we're really feeling every day? Whoa.
It means cuss a motherfucker out a little bit more. That's what it means.
Or it may just mean that things that aren't necessarily in our control, or people who don't deserve our energy, we need to be more cognizant of that and move through the world in a way that allows us and affords us that space and that right to be like, listen, I don't want to be around you no more, or like that. And honestly, at this point, I don't even give. It's to the point where if somebody felt like that about me, tell me.
With telling somebody that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm ever that person, make sure you let me know that or whatever.
I feel like y'all need to calm down. Adriana, you were saying?
No, you didn't just call me Adriana. I thought you were
Adriana, what you were saying?
You know what? So yeah, so there were studies done. They found that at Stanford Medicine, they found that basically a molecule that is made by the X chromosome, basically it generates antibodies that like causes it to like go against the woman's tissues within her own body. So in a sense, it's like a reaction. It's like it's mutating and it's fucking us up, essentially. Fucking our own cells up. So our body is creating something that is getting created, and it destroys us.
That means you need to get that shit off your chest.
Hey, yo.
That's why. And all of this is deriving and starting when you don't get shit off your chest. Get shit off your fucking chest.
Here you go.
That's really all it is.
I wasn't trying to resort to the negative part or just be.
It's not even about negative. It's about being true. Being communicative. Get shit off your chest, no matter what it is. Mm-hmm. If we're literally physically getting sick because we're always overly conscious or concerned or being like overly sensitive to the situations and other people's situations around us to the point where we're holding things in. Things are building up and boiling over. Certain things you need to spread out evenly and get up off your chest. Whether you need to say something and or do something, do it and or say it so the energy can be evenly spread out so you're not getting the hell sick.
Yeah, and just and do things at your discretion, like
exactly
making sure that I don't know if you believe in a higher power, but I just posted something today, like the discernment to be able to see, what is it? I want to read it exactly for what it is, because it's like it's simple but it's powerful. So like the post simply says, let me see, discernment to learn the lesson before it happens, and wisdom to stop repeating the pattern. Period. Like being able to discern what should and should not get your energy is a big part of that. So yeah, I agree with Chrissy. Cuss them out, whatever.
Cuss them out, walk away,
cut them off.
Write a letter. Yeah, cut them off. Do whatever you need to do. I gotta walk away. And
that's it.
Stumble.
Hey, yo. Oh my God. It's a lot going on right now. Forgive us for the background noises.
You can hear it. Hopefully you can't. But if you can, ride right through it. What else is going on the list?
So dating app horror stories.
Oh, no.
You want to know something? I don't know. Part of this made me feel like, I think I'm going to skip this one because I feel like she might be frauding a little bit. So I'm going to skip that one. I'm sorry. I meant to take that off. I thought about it. And I'm like reading the comments. I'm like, she might be frauding.
I come across a few stories and videos and things.
Like this.
Obvious videos. And be like,
sometimes it's just like, she's
fake. Or
yeah.
Like,
or she might have spiced it up.
This year. Yeah, and it just seems too much. Yeah, let's go
down to the other one.
Delete all this.
Yes.
Off of it. Okay, this is one I'm not going to lie. I couldn't wait to get to. And I think you probably know that. So, and this is not, something else came up recently. There were guys doing it too.
Yep.
So, woman, of course, we're at the top of the year, but just I believe last month, a woman was assaulted, and there was a video that caught it on tape. She was assaulted in the club by a group of sorority members. I'm not going to say what the sorority is. If you know the story, you know. If not, go look it up. She was assaulted by I'll say it was a black sorority because she interrupted them as they were strolling in the club. The most interesting part about this story for me was I've been there.
Rudeness.
I didn't get strolled.
Because we would have threw them bows.
I didn't get, shit went a different way. Leave that shit in a collegiate atmosphere, y'all. You know what I mean? Leave it in a collegiate atmosphere. You know, people who are unaware don't know how to, identify and behave in the collegiate. They don't know about that. Mm-hmm. So if you start going off and they're confused, how can you expect them to just fall in line and know
what's going on?
So the fact that y'all clocked that girl upside the head like that and went off on her was absolutely inappropriate. Again, even in my freshman year in college, I was naive to it. Mm-hmm. Like I had to, to learn that that's what they consider disrespect. Keywords. Learn that that's what they consider disrespect, not learn to stay the fuck out their way, because I'm going to do what I'm going to do regardless. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to intentionally move myself out your way. Greeks. Don't nobody know what y'all step and stroll songs are. Y'all have to be more conscientious of that. Like, y'all have to stop sometimes with this sense of entitlement and do your thing. Like we were just talking about what you just say, Anna. Be proud of, of your process. Be proud of what you did. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you achieved. Nobody is taking that away from you. Nobody is mad at that. But again, everybody doesn't understand. Everybody's not in that world.
Nope.
Everybody does not know. And you cannot expect them to just fall in line. You at home doing that shit in the club again. Leave that shit at the college party. Leave that shit at the homecomings. Mm-hmm. Leave that shit at y'all Greek events. Leave that shit at the Greek picnics.
The benefit, funny razors,
whatever
it is that
real rap
has to do with
really
that.
Has no place in the club. If I'm in a hookah bar, I'm in the lounge, I'm in the club, we busting the damn. I don't expect, I'm in VIP. Mm-hmm. And when my bitch step out of VIP to get onto the dance floor, that she gonna be kicked. You know what I'm saying? She don't expect that to happen.
Not kicked. Ooh, child. That's strong.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because I personally seen it in college. I done been at a college party and I done seen a girl face down, ass up, giving a meanest wally. You hear me? Neck thrown to the side.
Okay.
Looked over to the left, but didn't know that on the right side was a hoof. Okay? That was strolling in a gold boot. Through the party.
Or a paw, rather.
Right. And knocked the fuck out of her.
Knocked her
okay?
ass.
Nobody's expecting that. So I just need the respect to go on both ends. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl clearly didn't know, and I don't think she should have been beaten up for that. I'm glad she wasn't my friend, because again, I would have definitely defended my friend.
No, real bad. I ain't even gonna
that's not fair to that girl.
It's not. That was fucked up. 50 Shades of fucked up, if you ask me.
Yeah,
but anyway, that's what's going on in the world. So be careful. Y'all be out these parties. Y'all see them. Do you? But also, y'all got some sense now. Out there.
Because if gang members just start busting off in the club and shit, y'all would be upset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same thing. It's a gang. It's just not, a positive one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Y'all be mad at that. They start crip walking through the shit. Blood start doing whatever they do. Mm-hmm. Y'all be mad as hell. Mm-hmm. Gangs, they started doing that. Mm-hmm. So, let's just all respect each other's personal space, and, party space, whatever.
Pretty much. That's it. So, who we got for the boss of the week? We got... Oh, wow. Taking a little minute to
as a special ed
consulting firm? Yes, consulting firm, yes. So, a woman by the name Renee B. Johnson, I saw a post, and people were nice enough to share it for her, because she just posted this like a little over 5 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks at this time. So, she's accepting new clients And she will advocate for your child's IEP or 504. She also offers support for homeschooling programs, and she will provide information for people who are interested in educational services as a whole. So, for more information, you can send her a message or you can send her an email at info@johnsonedconsultants.com. Again, this is Renee B. Johnson, and she is the founder of her SPED consulting firm. It's based out of she's based out of Pennsylvania and Maryland, so she's able to service people who are in Pennsylvania and Maryland. And you can send her an email rather, at info@johnsonedconsultants.com. Thank you.
That's Johnson. I know Johnson. I know Johnson. Sorry, I had to say that. It was a joke I had to say.
I can't with you. I hate you.
I know Johnson. I smell Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. I'm sorry, that was funny. So, what else would you like to discuss?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh. Did you know? This is completely off topic. Did y'all know that Insomnia Cookies has 24 packs? They have buy 12, get 12 free.
No, you lying.
No, I'm not.
No. I'm sorry. I know that was extra loud in y'all ears, but she looks so happy because I did too. My heart is smiling.
By the time y'all listening to this, it's over. So this is just for right now. While we're recording.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, all right. It looks like we need to go buy some.
Yeah, so me and T was gonna get some. She found the fucking coupon right after I got in the house. I said, "Bitch, I'm drunk. I don't feel like going back outside." I just took my pants off. I wasn't going back outside. I just found a good parking spot.
I feel you.
I said, but tomorrow, when I go back the fuck outside, Insomnia,
I will be there. I'll be there.
I said, now my only decision is, do I want 3? Do I want 4? Do I want 3 different flavors?
I know what flavors I want already. Where's the coupon at?
Because I'm like, 4, do I want 4 of 3 or 3 of 4? You know, do I want 4 flavors or 3?
Oh, yeah. That's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's considered. And are there limits? Is it classics only?
Right, do I need to do 2, 2, 2, and 2? Ooh, I could do 2, 2, 2, and 2.
Ayo.
I could do 6 combinations.
Ayo.
I can do 12 combinations on these, but I know I'm going to double up.
Watch it be only classic cookies and not the deluxe joint, because I'm a deluxe girl. It's given the oatmeal, raisin, walnut, chocolate chip, whatever the fuck that shit. That shit is amazing.
Listen, I eat quite a few of the flavors. So
I like the ones with the Reese's peanut butter cups in them. Yes. They good. They're good.
Yes, I am a cookie girl. Okay, I love me a good cookie.
I'm simple. You can give me chocolate chunk and I'm the happiest girl alive.
See, I gotta be in the mood for this. I ain't gonna even lie. I like the chocolate chunk with my coffee in the morning.
Yes, that shit is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I might be on a little bit after this, but I do like
hey, yo. You know what?
Coffee in the morning.
What else?
This is the first episode of the new year. Is this?
What?
Girl, I thought that was. Girl, this pastor look like Alonzo Arnold.
I'm can't.
Don't he look like Alonzo with no wig? Just older.
I'm cracking up.
Don't look like Alonzo?
Yes, I'm crying. I'm done.
Shout out to Alonzo. Anyway, so what are your you got any plans for Martin Luther King Day?
No.
Martin Luther King?
No.
No? Y'all want to go marching? Marching.
So where? With who? For what?
We gonna go marching with folding chairs.
Oh,
you know what?
God.
I was trying to think of a
game.
Yo. I was thinking about first of all, bitch. That's what we can talk about. You ain't never get back to me about them spaces on game night. But I was thinking about musical chairs, and it could be the Alabama Brawl, the folding chairs. Mm-hmm. I said I want to play musical chairs. No?
Adult musical chairs.
Yeah, with Alabama Brawl version. All folding chairs only.
Oh, God. No, so wait a minute. That's dangerous. That sounds like it hurts. Wait a minute.
That's what it is. So
wait, hold on.
Instead of removing a chair each round, like somebody's allowed, it's like one of the players are allowed to remove a cheer. Like it gotta be like a secret player, like that's told before each round start. All right, you the person that's allowed to move the chair, and you don't know which person is going to be. So like everybody not going to remove a chair at the same time. So then you don't know who it's going to be. So you don't know who's close by.
But what if they get out and then there's no person that round?
You mean like when it's down to the last two people?
Mm-hmm. Like when it's like as the game goes, like what if somebody gets them out?
Oh, then yeah, that's when they gotta pick somebody else. It's gonna be a different person each round anyway.
Good night, Christine. You didn't think this all the way through.
You saying what if somebody get them out? No, I get you.
Right, like they the person that's supposed to pull the chair out round 5, but they learn where I'm getting out in round 3. Then what?
No, each round is gonna be a different. So it's gonna be somebody who's in that round. So before that round starts, that's something before that round starts.
How do you pick it?
However you want to. You can pick a number. It could be the person who.
Good night. This is too much.
It could be. Look, it could be whoever got the alphabet order.
If you play this game while people are intoxicated, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a shit show.
No, it's gonna be easy. Check this out. We playing musical chairs. Mm-mm. How we gonna remove the chair from each round? Mm-mm. Whoever name comes first, the letter of your first name comes first in the alphabet. You're gonna be the person chosen. If it's more than one, it's like you is.
Don't
A,
choose
D.
me. Don't choose
if
me.
If somebody else is A, B, they're going to be the person chosen.
I don't want to be responsible for that.
It's going to be in alphabetical. So you're going to be the person choosing to remove it. So it's going to be da, 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 da. They're going to be going do, 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 do. And it's do, do. You don't know what chair he's going to choose. You don't know if he's going to choose the one he right next to. Or you're going to choose one you closest to. Do, do. So everybody going to try to be away from him. But you just never know. You got to remember, you got to stay in line in musical chairs, so it's going to get a little tricky.
Bitch, well, you go ahead and you put that into the air, because I don't know.
Or you can play the regular way. Either way, it's going to be called Alabama Brawl Musical Cheers.
Hey, yo.
Y'all don't think so?
No, that's going to scare people, not make them want to play. Alabama, but wait a minute. We all know what happened on that good day. What was it? August.
Was it 6th?
Was it 5th? August 5th.
I think it was the 5th. 5th, 8th, something like that.
August 5th or August 3rd, one of the two.
It was the first week. It was the
first week of August. But yeah, nah, I'm scared. That's scary. I don't know.
Lumberjack too. Come on. Don't.
Christine, leave me alone.
Tell me what you gonna do.
She gets on my last nerve, yo. Every week, yo.
Thank God I was Margaret Georgia.
That video used to scare me. That's so funny.
And Tasha. Come on, and Anna.
I hate you. Where are we at? Where is the reality check? Because I'm about to bust you with the face. So, we about to jump into the reality. While she's in virtual reality, we about to jump into reality.
I'm about to jump into the busy in the high.
Hey, yeah.
We should call them and ask them if we can use that.
They gonna say hell.
I'm calling Tasha, bitch. I need Tasha to do our what is it? Do sound effects.
Wait a minute.
We going to the reality, right? Do. This is sound advice for. Is this it? Oh yeah, here we go. So Anna found it's an old head.
Oh, here.
Old head Karen.
Yeah, I was on the wrong post. Ooh, that was a bit
Karen.
spicy. That was spicy. That was not. I should have fucking saved it and sent it to y'all. I'm sorry. That shit was crazy. Go ahead. I can't go back.
Oh shit. So Anna chose this sound advice for matrimony. Wait a minute. You added a clip to this video? I mean
well, yeah.
To this video?
Yeah, that's from the comments.
Oh, okay. All right, so check this out. Listen to this, y'all. Hold the fuck up. Oh, damn it.
What?
I said that the person you marry, you need to know with all your heart, will take you through the death of your mother and the death of your father. And if he's not it's scary, like, then you shouldn't marry him. Like, and that's what, when I married my husband, I knew that, and we talked about it, and he knew how hard it would be for me, and he had a very different situation with his mom and dad. It wasn't the same as mine, but he knew what his job was, mother. That's really a good advice. It's like marry a man who will do that for you. That's your advice, Mom. Yeah.
I think that was good advice. Go ahead.
I mean, I agree. I don't think if anybody on a male or female side, I don't think you select anybody who would not be sensitive to something like that. They're not a good person to be with in general. I would assume that anybody that chose to be with you would be, supportive and sensitive enough when those tragic life events happen to be there for you and to, again, even if you don't understand what to do, just understand to be there for me in whichever way I need you to be. So I guess to me, I would kind of say that would be dating common sense for me. Like, I wouldn't even be fucking with nobody who wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because then you have the piece that I felt like she felt like it was important to mention, which also meant something to me, was the fact that he didn't have that relationship with his parents. So someone can't.
I did want her to go a little bit deeper into that. Clearly the video didn't. But I wanted to know a little bit more about that.
Me too, because they can't. There's no empathy on that level. So it probably would be harder for someone who doesn't have those feelings for their parents or even just acknowledge them. Some people don't. And then not even past that, I'm thinking in terms of, because I've met people who have never had a real loss until late in their lives. I'm talking in adulthood. They've never lost someone close to them until adulthood. I feel like more often than not in this day and age, it's something that happens often because of like how much killing is going on among younger people. However, when we were younger, it wasn't as bad. And I can remember quite a few people that I'm close with or not even that close with, just going to school with them, knowing who they are, like coming across them some kind of way through all walks of life. And they say that like they haven't ever lost anyone close to them, so they don't know what it's like. So for them, they did like, besides, because you and I, we've lost people that are close to us. So, and we still don't feel like we have the words. But imagine a person who truly has never experienced that. And it's like they probably might not know how to show up.
Right. And again, I think we still have, and I still stand on what I said.
Because that's something that could rock somebody to the core.
To be with, and it, unfortunately, you may not know if that person is meant for you until something like that does happen.
Yep.
But for me,
that's sad though.
I don't want to necessarily use the word compare, but like, if we looking at a Venn diagram.
I'm cracking up.
But if we're talking about comparison, I kind of think about, like, to your point of, well, what if it's somebody who didn't have, like you said, that didn't have that type of relationship with their parents? I kind of compare it to saying that I wouldn't prefer to date a mama's boy.
Gotcha.
Ever again. If I'm dating a man, I get to know him, and there's certain things he's telling me about the dynamic of their relationship, I can see red flag, think, oh no, these are signs of a mama's boy. I'm not going to choose to move forward with it.
Yeah, because I don't ever want you to feel like you got to choose between me and her.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So I kind of look at it as the opposite. Like, I would never date a mama's boy. I would never date, if I'm getting to know you and I know that I'm learning certain things about you in the relationship with your parents. It's certain people, if I hear certain things, I'm backing up away from.
Yeah, it's not somebody that you would want to be with.
Forward. Yeah. So when that time does come, I'm not going to be with a person.
And I think, and also, and to add to that, because it's such a layered thing, because in addition to that, you're also married to this person, so you do have a responsibility to them on a different level than
by the time I get
versus
you
being
I already know you going
boyfriend or girlfriend. But it's like now you're in this mode where you don't even have because that's the reason why I screenshotted that comment. It leads me to that because you don't even have the capacity to be a wife at that point. You don't. You don't. And some people may look at that as an excuse to leave you right where the fuck you're at and just say, well, you wasn't loving me through this, so why should I have to show up and do everything while you're going through this? It's just like, it's not the end of the world for you, but to them, it is the end of the world for them. Like, the way I think about how my mom communicates how she feels when she lost her mom, because my mom was a little bit younger than I am now when she lost her mother, which is very young. She says it's almost like you don't have, it's no, like, gravity is not there anymore. It's nothing keeping you to, like, she often says, it's like, I only feel connected to the earth because of you and your sister. When I lost my mom, it felt like I was like just floating, like just not in a good way, just like I'm drifting in space and I'm lost. You feel so disconnected. Yeah. It's almost like they're your anchor in life. They are. They teach you everything you know about living life. So it just sent me down a rabbit hole of thoughts and, different conversations I've had with people and just my own experience with, having one of our close friends lose their mother at such a young age. Like, it really fucked me up. Like, that rocked me to the core because it's like, damn, like it makes you realize how much you really depend on, love, and care about your parents. You only get one. So it's like for you to have this other person, because when you marry someone, you're starting your own life. But you still very much so have that connection to your parents. One would hope that you would. Not everybody does, but it's just like.
Again, if I'm getting to know you and I find out you don't.
I don't know. Yeah, right.
Not somebody that I'm going to choose to
like if you talking like how Eminem was on his song, I don't know.
Sorry, mama.
Whoa, we might got already. So, yo.
And then on my closet. Wait.
Sorry. Listen, so this woman, she commented, she said, I told my husband the day that my father dies is going to be hard. My husband told me, I know, I've been thinking about how to help you through that life-changing moment for years. This is deep. And I was shocked that my husband even thought about it. He even told me, if that death changes you, I will learn to love the new person that you become. I started crying. That was her whole reaction today. Because it's like whole time you're not, that's such a beautiful thing. Because it's like, you're not, this isn't even a conversation that y'all had in that death where it's just like, you don't even consider, like, it's like, okay, yeah, you probably think, oh, you're going to be there for me because you've seen them show up for you in other ways. But it's just like, me becoming a new person, I never even considered that. Yeah, sometimes a death will change you.
Yes, it will.
It will. So it's just like, damn, like, do people even have these this shit is important. I think that it was so important to mention this because have this conversation.
Why you talk about that so
no,
often?
But you should.
Because the shit is going to happen.
Yep, my mom just said that to me the other day. It's coming.
I told myself at a very young age. I remember because as a kid I experienced a lot of death. So I kind of made up in my mind that I would be, comfortable talking about it, joking about it, and all of that other shit. Like because it's a part of life. Like your mom it's coming. Like you need to be comfortable with discussing it, comfortable with planning, knowing what's going to happen next afterwards, or if something were to happen to you, who's going to take over, what's going to be what. Like you got to be comfortable with it. Like I'm comfortable with my parents hated too, but I'm like, listen, one day I'm not going to be here with y'all. And my dad always likes to flip it. Like, we wouldn't want it to happen, but you never know. Like you don't know how life is going to happen. It may be us without you.
Yep.
And I'm like, Lord, please don't let me think about that. The selfishness in me don't want to not have my parents, but I couldn't imagine my parents being as hurt as they would with losing one of their kids. I would rather lose one of them. I wouldn't want them to see them have to lose me. Yeah. Like literally, I'd rather be alive and take.
And it's crazy because even my sister, her crazy morbid ass, she's so morbid. But she was like, she's like, I sent our sister this video the other day. She was like, damn, Autumn, why you had to fuck my day up like that? Because she was like, there's going to be one sibling is going to watch all their siblings die, and then one of us is going to be the first one to go. And she was like, and my sister was like, I don't even want to think about that. And they was like, no, she was like, I can't imagine. She was like, honestly, I don't think I want to be the last one to survive seeing everybody go. She's like, I don't think I can handle it. I'm like, well, you never know though.
Yeah, you don't know.
You never know. So, I mean, like, she's like, damn, why you had to fuck my day up like that? But it's true.
Says like that. And I'm like, why you got to be tough? But it's going to happen. I mean, I'd rather talk about it and be able to joke about it and be, be lively about it now. So that way,
y'all don't piss me off and I don't gotta haunt y'all.
Not even just that, but that
send
way,
me back
when
right.
It happens, I feel like if the more comfortable you are with talking about it and joking about it now, I feel like it helps you when it actually does happen.
Yeah.
Like we talked about this. Like it was gonna happen. Like we knew this was like it kind of helps prepare you. Almost, although you can never be prepared for for death, to lose people or whatever, but I don't know, it's just like I feel like it's like a pre-coping mechanism almost. Yeah. I could be weird, I could be insane for thinking that way, but whatever.
No, we talk about it all the time, and I always say, like, make sure you send me right. I'm gonna haunt your ass. I ain't playing.
Like I told you, I'm playing in my shit because ain't nobody gonna fuck my service up.
Period. But I think that is something very important. I'm like, it's morbid, but I think it's an important conversation for you to have with someone that you love and you want to be with for the rest of your life. because, you know, we're not perfect. This shit don't come with instructions, none of that. But like, it's worth the conversation for sure.
I saw a video real recently. It was either the girl's mother or grandmother. She did her hair. Mm-hmm. The woman had passed, and literally the reel was of her physically, and the girl was a beautician. Mm-hmm. She was like, she always, you know, had me doing her hair, and she's like, this is the last time I'll be doing it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I watched it all the way through. And I appreciate the fact that while she was laying there, she took an emoji, and although you knew she was dead, but she covered, you know, her face. Yeah.
I did the same thing out of respect.
I'm about to say, because out of respect. And I'm like, I don't just need y'all looking at my dead folks like that. Like, I want y'all to just, and you can tell her shooting the video was like a way for her to start a healing process almost. And I was like, wow. It was beautiful to watch, actually. I'm like, I watched it all the way through from beginning to end. I was like, wow. I'm like, if I was a beautician or if it was something that I would have been able to do for my loved ones like that, I would have absolutely, if I did makeup or hair, I would absolutely have done so.
Yeah, one of my close friends actually did that for a family member because it was like, that's who she learned how to do hair from. So she was like, it was only right. Because it was so like unsuspected, and it was so out the blue. It was just like, I gotta be the one. And I'm like, are you sure you're gonna be able to do this? She's like, yeah, I'm at peace with it. I think I can do it.
And I'm not gonna have my folks looking motherfucking crazy.
Hell no, my shit better be
y'all
laid.
Motherfuckers like to say,
here go Autumn. If you die first, just know I'm taking the locket of your hair. I said, bitch, fuck you.
I am hollering.
She said, I'm gonna use it for my edges. I said, yo, you a
bitch, the whole back of your neck gonna be going. You hear me?
Yeah.
That bitch gonna have a Ziploc
bag
full of hair.
So crazy. My sister is crazy.
Start falling up like out, she gonna start. Chrissy, let me get that guy to be.
Take me down, bitch.
She gonna put that shit on her lace, so she ain't gotta worry about that shit.
Pissing me off. But yeah, not to be on a morbid ending. You know, we like to talk about serious shit too. So that was welcome to the new year, y'all.
Y'all tell Kiki, make sure she give me a good week. In order to make sure she put my lash on. When they leave me down. Okay? Matter of fact, Cartier and all this. Tell Tier come do me a nice set. Shout out to my lash girl Tier. Tell Cartier come do me a nice set. Custom. Ain't no bitch in the ground gonna look like me. You hear me?
Shayla on the nose, period.
And I was gonna say, y'all better have my fucking shit toes too, okay? Y'all have my body looking fly. When I disintegrate, I'm gonna be the flyest disintegrated bitch ever. When I go back to dust.
Period.
When I meet Jesus, I'm gonna be a fly bitch. Sorry, Jesus. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming. While we was joking, and somebody said some fucked up shit the other day, and I was like, they're gonna be looking around talking some, y'all smell that? Niggas gonna be like, no. What you talking about? Your ass in hell. You descending. Now you realize we looking down at you like, oh, ain't shit we can do.
Now when you up there all white and you still smelling me because I done escaped from hell like a motherfucker.
With little ashes on your feet.
Ash on my head, okay? Shit dusting off my big toe.
Oh, y'all are crazy.
Whoa, Lutheran.
Well, thanks for coming to join us another week, y'all. We ain't want to keep y'all too long, but y'all know how we get.
Watching that RSVP sign burn right now.